Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I'm Gunmala Kapoor with the Midday News. The headlines. Rajya Sabha witnessed noisy scenes over disinvestment of PSUs and electoral bonds. Lok Sabha Speaker rejects opposition demand to adjourn question hour to discuss the electoral bond issue. Today is the last day for withdrawal of nominations for second phase of Jharkhand Assembly elections. Indian Panorama opens with Gujarati film Hellaro at IFFI in Goa. Mahinda Rajapaksa sworn in as the new Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. And in sports, Manu, Bhaker and Elavenil Valarivan strike gold medals at ISSF World Cup finals at Putian in China. The Rajya Sabha witnessed noisy scenes over disinvestment of PSUs and electoral bonds. When the House met this morning, Chairman N. Venkaiah Naidu said he has disallowed the adjournment motions given by the Congress and CPI members over the issues. However, the two-party members tried to raise the issue, but the chairman did not allow. As noisy scenes prevailed, Mr. Naidu adjourned the House till 12 noon. The Congress is alleging lack of transparency in the entire scheme of electoral bonds, while the left parties criticized the government's move to sell its entire stake in 5 PSUs, including BPCL. Around 99% people in rural India and almost 100% in urban India receive 2 square meals a day throughout the year. This was informed by Statistics and Program Implementation Minister Rao Inderjit Singh in a written reply in the Rajya Sabha today while quoting the National Sample Survey Organization data of 2013. The minister informed that a number of underweight children has also come down to 35.8% in 2015-16 as compared to 42.5% in 2005-6. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Om Birla, today rejected the Congress's demand for adjournment of question hour to discuss the election bond issue. Congress MP Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said the request for adjournment motion was given as they were compelled to take up the issue. He also cited the BJP's protest during the UPA government. Replying to the charges, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said the BJP had opposed earlier on the basis of a CAG report and the Supreme Court's verdict. The question hour continued despite members of the Congress raising slogans in the well of the House. The government today said that the Mullaperiyar Dam situated in Idukki district of Kerala is safe in all aspects. Minister for Jal Shakti Gajendra Singh Shekhawat disclosed this while answering a question raised by the Congress MPs in the Lok Sabha. Mr. Shekhawat said a 3-member supervisory committee visited the Mullaperiyar Dam site on the 4th of June this year. He said after discussions on various dam-related matters, they found that the dam was safe in all aspects. The government has approved sale of its stake in 5 Central Public Sector Enterprises, CPSEs. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, CCEA, gave its nod to strategic disinvestment in Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, the Shipping Corporation of India, the Container Corporation of India, the Northeastern Electric Power Corporation Limited and the Tehri Hydro Development Corporation India Limited. It was informed by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman while addressing the media in New Delhi yesterday after the Cabinet meeting.
The strategic disinvestment of Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited of Government of India's shareholding of 53.29%, along with transfer of certain management control to strategic buyer. However, this is excluding that is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited's equity shareholding of that 61% that it holds in Numaligarh Refinery Limited.
The resources unlocked by the strategic disinvestment of these CPSEs would be used to finance the social sector and developmental programs of the government benefiting the public. The CCEA also approved reduction of government stake in select PSUs below 51% while retaining the management control. This is intended to widen the bandwidth of the disinvestment window in select CPSEs. In Jharkhand, today is the last date for withdrawal of nominations for the second phase of assembly elections, which goes to the polls on the 7th of December. In this phase, 279 candidates are in the fray after the scrutiny of nomination papers. The Election Commission team, led by its chief, Sunil Arora, today reviewed poll preparations. More from our correspondent.
The Election Commission team, led by Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora, held a marathon meeting in Ranchi for 2 days on election preparations. During this, the Election Commission team also interacted with representatives of political parties. Meanwhile, the campaigning for the first phase of election to 13 seats in the state going to poll on November 30th has intensified. The nomination work for 17 seats for the third phase has gained momentum. Notification for the fourth phase will be issued tomorrow for 15 seats. Bhaker, AIR News, Ranchi.
With all three parties, the Congress, NCP and Shiv Sena, slowly and steadily arriving on the same page, the way for government formation in Maharashtra seems to be clearing. The Congress Working Committee today granted in-principle approval to the party to form the government in Maharashtra along with the Nationalist Congress Party, the NCP, and the Shiv Sena. More from our Mumbai correspondent.
Meeting between the Congress and the NCP is scheduled to take place tonight, and a final meeting with the Shiv Sena will happen on Friday in Mumbai. Yesterday, during a joint press conference, senior Congress leader and former Chief Minister Prithviraj Chauhan expressed confidence about the alliance forming a stable government soon in Maharashtra, while the NCP spokesperson Nawab Malik was unambiguous about the need to join hands with the Shiv Sena. Shiv Sena leader and Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Raut too said the NCP and Congress have clearly stated that the three parties will come together in state and make a common minimum program. Sonali Ghadar Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
The Supreme Court today agreed to hear, after 4 weeks, a PIL seeking identification and deportation of all illegal immigrants and infiltrators. A bench headed by Chief Justice S.A. Bobde took note of the submission of lawyer and BJP leader Ashwani Upadhyay that illegal Rohingya and Bangladeshi immigrants were taking away the bread and butter of Indian citizens. The plea has sought a direction to the centre and the state governments to identify, detain and deport all illegal immigrants and infiltrators. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. And now news from the cine world.
India's biggest film festival, IFFI 2019, the golden jubilee of India's international film festival. Join us on All India Radio News for all about IFFI at 50.
Dadasaheb Phalke Award winner superstar Amitabh Bachchan's movies are one of the star attractions at IFFI in Goa. A selection of his all-time hits is being screened from today. Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant, INB Secretary Amit Khare and other dignitaries were present during the inauguration of the event. A report.
कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जिंदगी तेरी जुल्फों की नरम छांव में गुजरने पाती तो शादाब हो भी सकती थी। ये रंजो गम की स्याही जो दिल पे छाई है तेरी नजर की शुआओं में खो भी सकती थी, मगर ये हो न सका।
This is not just the voice but the heartbeat of crores of Indians. The Mahanayak of Bollywood, Amitabh Bachchan, was recently honored with the Dadasaheb Phalke Award. IFFI is bringing 6 of Amitabh's masterpieces in this edition to mark 50 glorious years of his sublime acting. At the inauguration ceremony at Kala Academy in Goa, the versatile legend spoke about the inclusive role of cinema.
I've always felt that cinema is a universal medium, one that is beyond language and beyond all kinds of other factors that keep coming into our social and moral lives. When we sit inside a darkened hall, we never ask the caste, creed, color, or religion of the person sitting next to us.
Big B spoke about how excited he was to be back in Goa. His debut film Saat Hindustani was shot in the state way back in 1969. Renowned for his diversity of roles, he has showcased talent in singing, dancing and comedy. In 1975, blockbuster Sholay added to his reckoning as a superstar of Indian cinema for the coming decade. Films Diwar and Zanjeer also gave Bollywood its angry young man. Recent films like Badla, Piku, Pink, Black show that Amitabh continues to rule people's hearts. His film Pa with son Abhishek Bachchan is the opening film at the IFFI Dada Saheb Phalke retrospective, and the great man himself tells us about the film.
Idolized by R. Bharti, the director, who had very strong feelings about the illness called progeria. Progeria, as you know, gentlemen, is a terrible disease that children go through, and they age very rapidly, and by the age of 12 they start looking and behaving like people who are almost 75 years old.
Presented first in 1969, the Dada Saheb Phalke Award is India's most prestigious award in cinema, and the Shahenshah of Indian cinema is one of its most deserving recipients. So keep enjoying more such movie moments from Goa with AIR News. For IFFI at 50, this is Ankita from Goa.
Indian Panorama has also been inaugurated, showcasing feature films and 15 non-feature films. This year, Gujarati feature film Hellaro is the opening film of Indian Panorama. Director Abhishek Shah, in an exclusive interview to AIR News, shared his vision behind the movie.
I'm very happy कि फिल्म इंडियन पैनोरामा में ओपनिंग फिल्म सेलेक्ट हुई है और ऑल्सो गुजराती सिनेमा के 87 इयर्स के हिस्ट्री में पहली बार स्वर्ण कमल मिला है इसको बेस्ट फीचर फिल्म का. तो आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड कि आज ईफी में लोग देखेंगे और लोगों को कैसे लगेगी फिल्म.
Information and Broadcasting Secretary Amit Khare today inaugurated an interactive digital exhibition IFFI at 50 at the Kala Academy in Panaji. In Sri Lanka, Mahinda Rajapaksa has been sworn in as the new Prime Minister. He was sworn in by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. His younger brother, after Ranil Wickremesinghe resigned from his post today. A 15-member cabinet is also expected to be sworn in by tomorrow. The changes followed the victory of Gotabaya Rajapaksa at Saturday's election. Mr. Mahinda Rajapaksa served as two-term president during 2005 to 2015 and is barred from contesting presidential elections because of the two-term limit. In shooting, India's Manu Bhaker and Elavenil Valarivan won gold medals in the ISSF World Cup finals at Putian in China today. Manu shot 244.7 to win the gold with a junior world record in the women's 10-meter air pistol event, while Elavenil claimed the top honours in the women's 10-meter air rifle competition. The first ever pink ball test match between India and Bangladesh will begin at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata tomorrow. The second test of the two-match series against Bangladesh will also be a historic day-night test. The play will begin at 1 p.m. Pink balls will be used in place of red balls for better visibility under lights. Both the Indian and Bangladeshi teams have undergone sessions in Indore to get used to the pink ball. More from our correspondent.
The City of Joy is going to achieve another record when first ever day and night test cricket match will be played with pink ball. The Bangladeshi Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee will inaugurate the match by ringing bell at one of the biggest stadium of the country, the Eden Gardens, in presence of BCCI President Sourav Ganguly and others. Both the teams have already reached in Kolkata and had net practices at the Eden Gardens. Arijit Chakraborty, AIR News, Kolkata.
8 of the 12 test-playing nations have had a stint with the pink ball. India are the only major test-playing nation to have not played a day-night test, while Bangladesh too will also be making their debut with the pink ball. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Rajya Sabha witnessed noisy scenes over disinvestment of PSUs and electoral bonds. Lok Sabha Speaker rejects opposition demand to adjourn question hour to discuss the electoral bond issue. Today is the last day for withdrawal of nominations for second phase of Jharkhand Assembly elections. Indian Panorama opens with Gujarati film Hellaro at IFFI in Goa. Mahinda Rajapaksa sworn in as new Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. And in sports, Manu Bhaker and Elavenil Valarivan strike gold medals at ISSF World Cup finals at Putian, China. And with that we end the Midday News.